Hello, friends. In this video, I want to talk about this place called De Costal. So I recently went to Coimbatore and I was looking for a place to stay for a few hours and just because I went to Coimbatore very early in the morning. So I went from Chennai to Coimbatore, uh, a night train, and I went early in the morning and I was like, hey, I need a place to stay till start and go to places that I want to go to in Coimbatore. Then so basically just a place to say sleep in. So as in like for a few hours, and I was like, where do I stay? A friend suggested this place called Decostal. It's called Decostal Backpackers Hostel. Let me show you the place. So this is how it looks like. This is the place on maps. It's in Coimbatore, and you can see there are bookings and whatnot. And I've also put reviews of mine, and you can see the reviews over here. And I also put many photos and whatnot. You can actually go and check out these photos. There are photos and videos and whatnot. So I have put a lot of photos and videos. Yeah, but they may not all be clear. I'm sorry about that. I'm still using a very simple phone that has a very simple camera, but good enough photos, but may not be the best. Sometimes it's blurred, sometimes it's not that clear, the lighting and whatnot, but it's good enough. But yeah, 1 second. Okay, think I messed up. Oh, I opened up some photo. Just a minute. Let me pause. Cool, I'm back. So I think there was some issue with I clicked some photo, I think, and some issue came up. So yeah, so you can look at these photos. Like the owner has also put up many photos. I put up many photos recently. I think the owner's photos are like very, very clear. You can go check it out. And the photos that I put many, but they may not all be clear. But you can go check out this place, and it's like it's as the name says, it's a hostel. Interesting name, the hostel. And it's for backpackers. So my friend suggested that if let's say people go by bike and go on a solo travel and things like that, bikers, gangs, and all that, they all go, or some solo travelers and all that, who just go and sleep around and then just mostly travel than stay in a hotel or stay in some place. So for those people, they just need a place to actually keep their things and then sleep and then just a place to rest, use the washroom, bath, and whatnot, and then just move out to actually travel and go to different places and then move to different cities and whatnot, go around. Similarly, for people who are going on bikes and whatnot, or cars, car travel and all. So this place, I mean, I got suggested this place, and I was like, okay, so how was this place? I didn't check much. I just trusted my friend, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll let me try it out. And my friend also suggested to not book over here. So there were what do you say, many places where you can actually book the hostel. Each place was costing some different amount of money. So here you can see Clear Trip says $676. 1 second. So here you can see $676, and then actually this may not be a real image. This is a real image here. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any place like this in Hostel. But this is, yeah, it's a real image. And so it gives in the check-in, check-out time and things like that, but it says 676 rupees. And if you actually use Google and check out the hostel, you can actually see there are many websites that actually provide this, like booking for Rec Hostel, which is like Hostel World. You can see it on GoIbibo, Deck Hostel, or Make My Trip, and then there is Yatra. There is also Trip.com. Not sure there are more, but these are things that I see. And the cost that you can see over here is, let me check it out. Two guests, the cost will search and prices. Yeah. Prices. I don't see the prices coming out here. There's no availability for a customer on your selected date. Okay. Can I actually do one guest? Let's say, okay, I can't even change these. Oops. One guest, and let's say I change the dates to say 9th to 10th and such. And okay, it keeps saying no availability. I'm not sure why, but let's look at this one. So it says sold out. Okay, so try on alternate dates. Let's say I just try out some May 10 to 17, sold out. Anyways, all of these say sold out, completely booked. Okay. Uh, so this one says 577 bucks. And weirdly, this is not an image that I've seen. I don't know where this is, but these are images that I've seen. I know I've gone to the place. I know it is true. These are probably a bit old. Recently, when I went, this wasn't like this, but yeah. But yeah, these are all like, no, this is probably not true. I didn't see anything like this. But yeah, you can see 577 and instead of 676, 99 rupees, off and things like that. And here, what's the price? Select a room. Hmm. I think it's not available here, but basically, I was just trying to show you the different places where they show the prices. And if you look at prices over here, it shows only on ClearTrip, and for some weird reason, it doesn't open up, but it says 676. But you can actually book Decostal in their official website, which is this website called Eco Organic Stays. So Eco Organic, so ecoorganicstays.com. And so I will actually put the link to this. You can also find this on Google. When you say Decostal Coimbatore, you can actually see Eco Organic Stays coming up below. So here is the link, Eco Organic Stays, or you can just say Coimbatore Organic Stays, and it should show up on the top. I think, yeah, shows up on the top. And you can also see some other the main website and things like that. So yeah, you can actually read some more stuff over here about exploring local daily life with the coastal backpackers, and then the website itself. This is general website for the whole of like Coimbatore, like, and many other places. But I have just noticed some Coimbatore stuff over here, and they have like a lot of experiences and all that experience stays, destination stays, and whatnot. So there's an LFP and whatnot, right? So I was just looking at the Coimbatore ones because I was going to Coimbatore. And Decostal is just one place over there, and I booked it on their website. So you can see Decostal over here, and this. So for example, if I say, can I search? Anyways, you can search it on Google and directly end up here instead of going through this. Decostal, it says this. This is the official website. You can actually trust them. I even called them up and checked it out. So you can call this phone number and then check with them. So if you go here, you can see the thing. You can see it on map and like see the address, and then see that it's only 500 per night over here. Unlike the other places where it showed 600, 700, it's only 500 per night, and you can actually do an inquiry, send your things, or just call up this number and check things. And you can just go ahead and book over here, put in the check-in and check-out time. It says check-in time is 12 p.m. and check-out time is 10 a.m. But in my case, like, I booked for a Friday night, like from Friday 12 p.m. to Saturday 10 a.m. But I was reaching Coimbatore only on Saturday in the morning, very early in the morning. And I asked them if I could actually check in like early in the morning and then check out a bit later after 10 a.m., like in the afternoon. And they were pretty okay with it. They said like, hey, yeah, you can do that. And like, I just wanted to keep my bags and go out and come back and get it in the afternoon. And they said, yeah, it's okay, you can do it. And I booked out here. I checked the availability. For example, you just do this. This is for tonight and shows 500 per night. You can see that it says room detail, and then you see something like this. It shows the amenities. It has Wi-Fi and all, and then you can say extra adults and all that, or multiple adults like that, and then finally book now, and then it would go to this thing called InstaMojo, which is actually a, so it shows the cart. So you have a hotel and like the hostel. If you have any coupons, you can apply it, and finally proceed to checkout. And they have this payment gateway called InstaMojo, and you can pay with that. You can put in your details over here and pay via InstaMojo. And I paid using initially using UPI. Some reason it didn't work out. Some problem came up, and then I had to pay using my debit card. But InstaMojo has facilities to just pay using many ways. So you can do that, and then you'll get your email. You have to put in your email address over here. Once again, you have to put in your email address and phone number. You would get an email with your booking detail, and then you can just call this number up, and then check where they are, or like look at Google Maps and then reach at this place correctly. um, the best part about this whole thing is that when I called up this number, they were available even early in the morning when I was like asking them, hey, I'm not able to find this place, where is it? And they said, hey, you just have to come in and like look at this place, and this is the this number house and things like that. It has this identification. You can also see the photos from here, but you have to know how the outside looks like. So check out the outside photos, or just call this person up, and then they will actually tell you how you can come in. And when I went, this person wasn't there in the hostel, the hostel. So they mentioned like how to get in. So it was all locked, and they told me where the key was, how to get in, and whatnot, and which room I can use. So there were many bunk beds. So it's all shared. It's a hostel. It's shared rooms and shared bunk. So you have bunk beds, and you share a room with many people. When I went, there was no one actually, so it was pretty clean, pretty neat. Usually, I consider that when there are more people, it's not that neat because people use, and it gets dirty and things like that. So when I went, it was all very very clean. And I went on a Saturday that too, early morning though. But so yeah, and I got in the key by asking this person how do I get in, and then I asked them if they're in, so they said no. But of course, this hostel is monitored with CCTV cameras outside and inside, so you can still be like safe, and like you don't have to worry about like the safety. Everything is monitored. So even though there are this person isn't inside the hostel at that point, like if they aren't, there is still CCTV cameras. And uh, and there are like four rooms, big rooms, with many bunk beds. And I got into the second room, I think, which had like, say, I think some six bunk beds, and then I was told like, hey, you can just sleep in one of them. And it also had lockers. Each set of bunk beds had like one locker for each bunk bed. So and I just put in my two bags in that one locker, and then used a lock that my friend got me, and then locked it up. uh, and it's pretty comfortable. I'll show you some images of the place. You can also see the images on like Google Maps. There are like so many images. I'll show you the images that I have, that I took it up. And then I'll also put up a video on you know uh, YouTube. You can go check it out. I already put it up, but I'll link it on YouTube. I mean, I'll link it on the description. So this is actually the hostel rules. It's pretty funny. It talks about how you have to be quiet, and things like you can't sleep without clothes and things like that. It's very funny. And the washroom was pretty clean. I think it's because like probably there was no one when I went in, so it was like pretty new. So it had like interesting images, like talking about ensure that you take everything when you go out, and anything that you leave will be actually put in the trash and things like that. And you can see that it also had a place to actually, I mean, it also had buckets and mugs to actually bath and whatnot. It was a very clean place. I'm sorry about the blurry images, but yeah, it was a very clean place. And it also had like interesting posters, like about using the washroom and like keeping it clean. And uh, well, it looked pretty good for $500 a night. And I was like, I mean, it's a hostel, that's why it's $500, because it's a like it's shared. So And if there are many people, I don't know how it will be, but when I went, there was no one. So you can see that this is the room I went into. So room number two, and it had like, so these are the four bunk beds, and there is also two more on the other side. And yeah, it had some good art around, and it had sockets near each bed, at least one or two sockets. So you can actually put in your phone and other devices, and you can charge them and things like that. If you have laptops, just use that or whatever. So there was like sockets near each and every bed, close to the bed, so that it's easy for you to just pull in a wire from there. And almost all of the sockets worked. I think only one of the sockets was weird in my near my bed. So there is also like, of course, fan and tables like this and all that. And then there is also common sockets like that you can see. And then so that's the fan. And you can also see a lot of windows nearby on the side. You can also open them up. I didn't. I was just staying there for a few minutes or like an hour or so, and then I just bathed and then just went out. So I didn't want to open up and close and things like that. So and so that's, so you can see the lockers below. So the two bunk beds below, you can see two lockers, one locker for each bunk bed, I believe. So I initially I was being greedy. I was like, let me use two lockers for two of my bags, but then I could fit in two bags in one locker, and I was like, okay, I think this should be enough. I shouldn't be greedy. If someone else comes in and uses the other bunk bed, they could just use this other locker that's allotted to them. So that's my. I took the lower bunk bed. I didn't sleep and all. I just kept my bags there and like, took a picture. And yeah, interesting things like, before you leave, take a minute to clean. Like, a lot of good posters there. So the Wi-Fi, the username, password, and like, also the QR code and things like that. And so, put your expensive stuff in the locker. If you don't have padlock, ask for one at the reception. I don't know where the reception is. Like, I think it's downstairs, but I didn't actually get to the reception, go there, or like anything, or see any person there. Like, I was just alone. That's how I felt. And there are like interesting posters like these, like eat, sleep, ride, repeat, and then a lot of bottles around, and then a flask. And you can see that you have, they say, no to plastics, and then interesting art about like the anchor and things like that, and then Wi-Fi passwords all around like the poster for it. And everywhere there is art. You can see an art over even on the switchboard. And of course, like no drugs, alcohol, or cigarettes. So no smoking, and no weapons. So they have zero tolerance to it, and they call the police, and they have CCTV cameras, if in case they notice this, I believe. Um, and a lot of good art, like I mentioned. So you can see some really, really good art here. Love, and then a forest, woods, and all that, and then you know quotes and all that, and flowers, and really interesting art. I liked it. It was nice to see art, and it was good for the eyes. Pretty aesthetic, and well, apart from this, like things like get lost, like about travel and things like that, and then it had some good furniture. You can also see there is actually a kettle, like electric kettle, I believe, which you can use to heat up water or probably make milk and things like that. There's also a good table and like a bottle there, and like a lot of sockets around. Um, so yeah, so you can see the chair and like the cushion and all that, and the kettle that I mentioned about, and then so here you can see a lot of cups, and you can also see some sachets and like spoons and whatnot, and a good some ketchup and all that. So and there's also, I think, sugar there. So yeah, and you have the Taj Mahal, the tea brand over here, and you can also see there's a small plant nearby, and there's also this bottle, a lot of bottles around, and you can also see some good posters like cheers from around the world. But yeah, you're not allowed to drink in the in the hostel. But yeah, these are just like good posters. That's all. Um, so talks about shots and things like that. And so you can also see that they have a electric fan and like a good one like Crompton. And so this is in the common area. And you can also see this interesting poster. The mind is everything. That what you think you become. So that was the room three actually. I was in room two. Inside room three, there are many more bunk beds, and then travel the world. Interesting art, and this is an older photo, like all the bottles and inside. And yep, say no to plastics. There was this everywhere, and and the rules. And this is also the common area near that chair. So if you go the other side, you can actually see some almirah. You can go to the washroom on the left and all that. And so here there's the room four, and then room one is on the other side. And there were diyas around. I think if current goes away, you can probably use the diya, I think, or just for festivity kind of things. In case, so this is just me standing in front of a very big mirror. Behind me was the washroom, and then there is also kitchen rules, only dry cooking allowed, and then you know cleaning up stuff and all that, and good art like Taj Mahal and all. And there's like a big dustbin over here, and a lot of say no to plastic posters. So this is the other side inside. So and then there's also water and so many lot of ventilation, a lot of windows around, and the almirah. So towards one side, if you go out, you can actually see that there's the washroom and there's like wash basin and all that. So restroom, and so you can see that they have a lot of posters around save water. You can see it on the left. Actually, one second. So there are like two washrooms. You can actually go to the washroom. You can use it also to bath, and there's also a bathroom, separate bathroom. It's a bit tricky though because there are more high-rise buildings nearby. So if you're bathing without clothes, then and I didn't notice anyone like peeping through, but it's a bit tricky. But yeah, it's a good enough place. Like you just quickly just bath and come out, and so there's save water everywhere. Those posters, and then this is the other washroom, and so this is the wash basin, and you can see there's also a like a plant nearby, and then it's all like pretty neat and a good mirror on the top of course, and like, yeah, the existing posters that I showed, and yeah, same old. And yeah, it was all in all, I felt it was really good, but it's probably because there was no one when I went. But if there were more people, probably it might have been not so neat and clean. So I was fortunate that it was not crowded or like there was no one, and it was brand new. It felt like as if the whole place was just built new, just few days ago or something. There were mats around, and then the lockers, and so that's my bag inside that I put in. And you can see this is the room one that was that had an entrance on the other side, but this is like the other entrance and like bunk beds inside like this put in. And this is the room three, I believe, and there were posters all around and like good things about like talking about different places in the world, and then you know the bunk beds in room three. And as usual, every bunk bed had a plug-in like plug socket nearby. And I think this had some four bunk beds. Room two had like six. I think room one also has like four or five, six. And then there was another room on the other side which had like say I think six bunk beds, yeah. And so it is pretty neat. This is all still room three, and there's also cupboards just to keep stuff. There's art again everywhere. So that's room four, the other side, on the other side of the glass, and there's like some five, six bunk beds, and like I didn't just enter there, but yeah, we had similar setup there. So it's pretty cool, pretty simple, and like whatever you'll need, you'll mostly have it. Fans, water, electric kettles, water bottles, washrooms, bathrooms, and things like that. So it's pretty cool. Of course, it's a hostel. Unless you have been to a hostel or you plan to be in a hostel, you can. I mean, uh, I would just say like it's worth a try in case you're okay with like being around people and like you know just traveling and just traveling cheap, right? And you can see the rules around some two places. And there's of course art everywhere and like talking about no to plastics and zero tolerance for smoking, alcohol, drugs, and also weapons. And like I said, like there's a lot of art around, so you can see there's also a TV. I didn't check it out. I mean, I didn't switch it on, but yeah, there's a TV. And I think they had some. This is the Wi-Fi box, smart box, and all, and then a lot of art. So you can see this nice tricycle, and then I took it from various angles. It looked pretty nice. And then there was a bicycle thing. So there were nice miniatures like these. And then you can see the places nearby. It's all very calm and quiet. This was early in the morning, let's say 6:30, and around San Luis Max. And you can also see this bike miniature on the side, and that's pretty cool. So all in all, it's nice to just be around the space and like look at different things. If you're very curious and you like art and inside, you will just be like, hey, this is nice, and like you can also see that they had art on the walls and all. This is the staircase that you come up on, and then you can see art on the walls, and then it says the map says you have reached your destination, and then so you can also see a lot of art on the above this also. You can see all these photos. So not all who wander are lost. Things like that. So interesting set of art over here. This is just when you enter from the downstairs, and like see all this interesting beach and other photos. So it says make time for the great outdoors and wanderlust. And I think we are at the end of the photos. And this is actually a lot of flags. So let me just turn this up. So you can see this I love travel, this thing, and you can see that there are like a lot of flags of different countries and all. It's pretty interesting. So this is to just talk about travel and things like that. So it was pretty interesting to notice this. And then you can also see some interesting posters like all of our guests bring happiness, some by coming and some by going, very funny things. And you can also see that there's a camera on the right. You can see this is on the top, and some more flags on the side, and then good sofas, like chairs and a table for you to sit, and then cushions also, of course. And there was also like quite some books, English, Tamil books. So if you're into reading books and you just want to pick up something and just like read for a few minutes, you can check it out. There were also maps and routes. It says bus route to and from the hostel to Isha Yoga and like different places, I guess. So there's that, and then there was also a map nearby, and then sockets, and was a nice clock. And of course, this place also had a like yeah CCTV camera, and this place also had a UPS. So you can see this whole electric system, and like below you can see the battery, UPS, and all. So even if power goes off, I think this will be useful. So it's a pretty good place with like enough facilities, and I think it's worth it to actually try it out. 500 per night, and really good place to try it out, and like just book from their official website and you're good to go. And yeah, so I will put in the video link on YouTube, like on the description, which I put it on YouTube, and you can see the same photos in the form of like video, most of it at least. And yeah, so that's all I had to show, and that's all I want to talk about the Costal in this video. And yeah, that's the last picture, and you also have covers. Yeah, cool. And that's all. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.